in you where you just want to be a pimp and want to be happy. You have to say to yourself, okay, look, you can't love a woman like a woman loves you. You cannot give energy to her the same way she gives it to you. You can't go booby bear. You can't hold her hand because she's holding yours. It's a distance thing. You have to, if she loves Jesus, okay, and no offense to God, but you put pressure on her to love you as much as she loves God, okay? God, she's loving Jesus. He's a entity. Like, you can't see him, but something's there for making her chase Jesus. That's what she's doing. You got to make her chase you. Do you understand? Stay gone for a couple of days. Fucking have other things to do besides worry about how much she loves you and you love her. You got to get a life, dude. You don't have a life. If you're worried about going to a bachelor party where fucking is like you're supposed to fuck, and you're like, what am I going to do? You're rationalizing cheating. But you know what? Don't do it. If it's righteous, there's a righteous fuck and there's a dishonest fuck. Now, if you fucking somebody at this bachelor party dishonestly, meaning you're just doing
as
it
a result, as a payback.
As payback?
A tit for tat. And you got to want to do it. If you want to do it,
just fucking.
You just got to be, the desire is organic and honest.
Yes. So if you're gonna go to this bachelor party and get some righteous pussy, don't even look back, because it's not about her.
What do you do do you masturbate a lot? Is that it?
No, I just deal with it.
He jerks off.
Yeah. And dude, if she's so into Jesus, and if nothing else works, just grow a beard and put on a loincloth and say, "Bloweth me."
I was thinking that if you can get her to think of sex and religion together, it could be kind of hot.
You don't have. Here's what you do. It's very easy, man. They don't want what they can have, and right now I think she has you, because even in your attempt to be evil, you're still kind of like have a worthless kind of self-image. You can't cheat and be thinking about how you're hurting her. You understand what I'm saying? You have to, if cheating on her helps your self-esteem, you do it, but you do it righteous to help you, not to as a result that she won't suck your dick.
I'm going to show her.
Well, you're assuming this is a vindictive blowjob. Maybe he just wants a blowjob.
I'm asking
if he does, then...
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, we're going to go to, who's good? Half black, half white.
I want to see what you have to say to Brian in Chicago.
All right, that's who we need.
All right, let's say hi to Brian in Chicago. You're on with Patrice O'Neill.
Hi, guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I have a kind of a strange question. I'm in an area where there are a lot of seemingly materialistic chicks, and I'm always going out on dates, always going out with these girls, and after you get past the surface of getting to know a girl, there's nothing, because they care more about what you can buy for them instead of what you can do and how you can treat them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a pre-screening thing that you could suggest so I don't have to waste my time with these materialistic bitches?
No. This is, again, introduce options. You got to understand that essentially that most loser women, all they have to barter is their pussy. They don't have anything else. Men have so many other things to barter when it comes to the sex game and the relationship game. Like, when you gotta understand, when, again, it's not their fault. Never look at it as like their fault, because they all do it. So it has to be some type of nature involved. When you walk up the street, man, if you're an ugly motherfucker, hunchback, and you walking with some type of like fucking swagger, a woman can look at you and everybody could be laughing and going, "Look at this hunchback motherfucker." But
like that
somebody
hump,
might go,
about that hump is
how does this
sexy.
Nigga with a hunchback?
Look at
Hold on. How can this motherfucker with a hunchback look like he should be fucking me? We have there's other things that make us attractive to women. Initially, there's only one thing that makes them attractive to us, and that's fucking them. And then it builds from there. But they like us more than fucking us on the front end, and then they like us like for fucking us in the back end. We like them to fuck them in the front end, and then we go, wow, she's kind of cool on the back end. So basically, you got to understand that when you're meeting these women, essentially they're losers. Do you feel what I'm saying? That she has to get something out of her pussy, dude. She has to get dinner. She has to get a movie. How can she function if she doesn't get something out of what she has? So it's a barter system, but you got to think of it like this, that our bodies aren't as important to us as their bodies are. So when you're taking her out to dinner and spending time with her and taking her to the movies, you got to understand that that's her way of fucking you. And if you take her out 5 times, she fucked you 5 times, and you haven't fucked her yet. So basically what you're doing is driving down a one-way street behind this bitch, a narrow one-way street behind her, and you can't pass her. So if you find yourself getting stuck behind a chick in a one-way, you turn off the first available exit, and you get the fuck off that road, so you can either get in front or you try to get in a situation where you're ahead, because you can never get ahead like by making a stand on the back end. Let me explain. It's a thing called the punk test. When I was younger, this dude fucking robbed me for my first piece of jewelry I ever had. And before he actually stuck that gun in my face, he knew he was going to rob me. He knew he could rob me because he did a series of things that made him know this motherfucker's a pussy. He bumped into me, and I'm like, hey, why'd you step on my feet? Why'd you do that? He walked up behind me. He was like saying shit under his breath like, this motherfucker sucks, this, that, and the other. And then once he made the move to rob me, he really didn't need a gun because he already knew he had me. So when a woman gets you like that, dude, you can't get from under that rock by now like showing your manhood card.
Gradual. It's a gradual.
When she sees that she took your manhood, that she's this guy's in love with me. This guy, I know a girl that said, I don't let nobody pull my hair until I tell them to. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You got to say to yourself that I am the director of my movie. Bitch, you in my movie. So if you take a chick out to dinner, yes, that's the fair thing to do. But don't take her out twice
anyway.
Until, as soon as you get that fucking gut feeling that the world tries to take away from a man, that we want to fuck. You know that thing that, oh, it's not right to want to fuck. We want to fuck, bitch. As soon as you breathe, as soon as we see you, we want to fuck. It is what it is. So when you take her out to dinner, I'm telling you, you introduce fucking right after dinner. You fucking go, hey man, hey, so you say something dirty like you really got some nice fucking titties, and give her the option to leave or stay, but you always put another option. Don't let them fuck you, because dinner, movie time is fucking you. And are you a whore? You can't let a woman whore out your time. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. So let her know that if I'm giving for her, she's got to give for me right back.
No, it's not like you gotta.
Right. She's gonna try and gradually take your manhood by small steps, and then before you know it, you're sitting in the shoe store carrying her bags. You gotta first up front decide what you want out of this, and if what you want is sex, then that has to be obvious. That's what you want. And if that's not what she wants, fine. There will be somebody else, especially if you're in a situation where there are material women around you. I would assume that you're doing pretty well financially yourself. Is that correct?
I'm doing okay. I could be doing better.
So that's why you're around these women and they're attracted to you in the first place. So if you're looking for sex, you have to put that out up front, because she will do small little steps to take your manhood in the interim.
Right.
I want to ask you this: Where are you meeting these women?
Everywhere.
It's everywhere, because the area that I'm in and what I do for a living.
What do you do?
Well, I work for a nonprofit agency.
Oh, okay.
And are you fucking Katrina victims?
Give somebody a trailer.
But with what I do, it's where I'm at the gym, out in public. It's everywhere. It's not like I'm looking at one specific place.
And you're in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Kevin, you funny.
Kathleen, what the?
Yeah,
what are you trying to get?
There are people where his gym is. I don't know or whatever, but there are women that specifically go out to meet a guy that makes X amount of dollars. And
oh, so you're trying to say how she's
I
asking how you like some metrosexual motherfucking, a guy better looking than bitches and whatever.
Go to a different gym or meet women elsewhere.
You're still going to get the same. Fundamentally, it's the nature of them to bitch you up. That always happens. The degree may be different from the gym to gold digging chicks, but it's all about bitching you up.
And it's not.
And it's organic.
Exactly. That's the thing you have to keep in your head, man. You cannot be angry at how they do it with such